Good night, everyone. Okay, guys, we're going to get started shortly. Okay, once again, welcome everyone. My name is Christopher Brain. I'm the little shot that keeps on shooting. Okay, guys, let me give you a little history about myself. Okay, how I got involved in the crypto space. Well, I'm a networker. I've been a networker for over 27 years. Got started back in 1994. And guys, I've been doing that for a little while, and then I got involved actually in cryptocurrency just 5 to 6 years ago when I was actually trying to put my business online, trying to get myself an internet presence and try to build a website and try to, get out and reach out to the outside world. And that's when I actually start to, you know, realize Bitcoin. Now, when I got involved in Bitcoin, it was not the very first time when I heard it. I got involved sometime way later. I treated it like most persons, I didn't see the value of getting involved because I didn't understand it and I didn't even take time to research it. So therefore, I didn't do anything about it. When I heard about Bitcoin in 2015, that's when I started to dabble a bit. And then 2016, 2017 is when I started to get a little more serious into Bitcoin and started to buy some Bitcoins and start to get involved in Bitcoin investment and so on. When I started to understand Bitcoin, then I see it as a currency. Companies online were taking it as a form of payment. And I invested some Bitcoin and I earned myself 27 Bitcoins back then. Even though I had 27 Bitcoins, it felt, again, it was just money. I saw it just as money and I saw the opportunity that I have made some money outside of what I have invested. And therefore, I treat it like what most persons will do with money, you spend it. All right. And that's just what I did, taking care of my daily expenses and so on, and traveling and doing other things that you would normally spend money on. Okay, so back in 2017, okay, the 27 Bitcoins that I had, I can share with you some screenshots from my wallet so you have an idea, okay, the value of those Bitcoins back then. Now, little did I know, okay, that Bitcoin would evolve into something more than just currency, right? It's now seen as an asset now, okay, asset class rather than just a currency. So it really has evolved. So back in 2017, this is June 11th, I sold some of those Bitcoins and I got those 3.95 Bitcoins. Okay, I got 11,608 US dollars for just those 3.95 Bitcoins. Okay, now if I had those 3.59 Bitcoins today at today's value, this would be $223,285.60. Compare that to just $11,000. And that's why, guys, I'm here. I'm here to help educate persons how to treat and handle this asset. All right. So this is just an example, okay, because a lot of persons going to make the same mistake and are making the same mistake today. And I'm saying to persons, you have to understand that the Bitcoin has evolved way past currency and it's now an asset. All right. So I'll explain all that in more detail as I go on. Okay, so these are the questions that you're going to want to ask, okay? All right, what is digital currency and what is cryptocurrency? Because a lot of persons already know what digital currency is because you have a credit card, you have a bank card, you have a debit card. That's a form of digital money. Okay, it means you can leave the money in the bank and you can go about and do your normal daily shopping and so forth and pay your bills and spend your money without having the physical cash. So how are you able to do that? Through a digital means, which is through the credit card. Okay. Now, cryptocurrency has the same attributes like digital currency, but what makes cryptocurrency different, which is Bitcoin, all right, that it actually goes up in value. All right. As more people use the currency, as more people purchase the currency, the more the value of the currency goes up. Because with Bitcoin, there's a limited amount. There are only 21 million. So that's one of the things that help drive the price of Bitcoin up. Okay, so therefore, if you had to choose just having fiat money as opposed to having cryptocurrency, as long as you understand what cryptocurrency is, most persons will choose cryptocurrency. Because I'm saying to persons, if you put $1,000 in the bank and you put $1,000 into Bitcoin, at the end of 6 months to a year, you will always have more in value in Bitcoin as opposed to the $1,000 you put into the bank. So if you know that, okay, then of course, then you would want to save different to how you're saving now. Okay, we are using a system, okay, for saving our money, which now we are realizing now that's outdated because now with the digital currencies on the market and cryptocurrencies on the market, they're showing you now that there are better ways to save your money to get a better return. Okay. All right. So as I mentioned to persons every single day, that cryptocurrency, guys, is going to become the currency of the future. So why do you need this currency? It is the currency of the future. All right. So therefore, with cryptocurrency, this allows you to save your money outside of the bank. You know, persons are still fearful of saving the money outside the bank and the credit union and saving into crypto. And I'm saying to persons, wake up, guys, wake up. We are dealing with a currency that is the currency of the future, and the way it is saved is different to saving it in the bank. So therefore, if you don't get with it, guys, it means you're gonna get left behind. It means you're gonna lose out on so much. Okay, so those persons who get to understand this early will be ahead of the masses. If you start to save your money in crypto, you will be way ahead of the masses because by the time the masses catch on, okay, for them now to move their money into crypto, the value would have gone way up a whole lot higher. And you're getting an idea what I'm talking about as I continue in my presentation. Okay, so saving your money outside the bank is, guys, is now here, is available where you can now benefit more from saving your money. Okay, also moving your money into cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, you get to use it as an asset. It is the same way how you, if you buy gold, if you buy a piece of land, or you buy some real estate, apartments, or so forth, that's an asset. Okay, with an asset, you can make money from your asset. With land, you buy a piece of land, a few years after that land value goes up. You buy an apartment complex, guys, you have rental income that you can earn from that apartment. Okay, and also, guys, it's only obvious it's sitting on a piece of land, all right, and real estate also goes up as well. So therefore, you have an asset that is increasing in value. And same thing with Bitcoin. Okay, when you save your money in Bitcoin, it's an asset and it goes up in value over time. Okay, so rather than having to sell your Bitcoin and treat it like currency, you can hold it as an asset and benefit from the asset as far as the interest earned on the asset. You can also use Bitcoin as a currency. As I mentioned back in 2017, that's how I use it. Okay, not realizing that there are three elements to Bitcoin, okay, that I can also benefit from. So buying Bitcoin and then spending Bitcoin to purchase stuff. Yes, you can do that. You can use it as ordinary currency. But I'm saying to persons, okay, there's a better way, okay, for buying Bitcoin. Okay, you want to profit from the Bitcoin, even though you're going to spend your Bitcoin at some point in time. Okay, there's a better way that you can profit from it, just not treating it as just currency only. All right, as I mentioned, you have the asset, okay, that you can treat it as, and also, of course, as you save your money in the currency, it goes up in value. All right, how do you save these Bitcoins? How do you keep these Bitcoins if you're going to save it outside of a bank? Of course, you have to download an app on your device, whether it's your cell phone, your laptop, or your iPad, whatever device you're going to use, you have to go and download the Bitcoin app. You can get that at the blockchain.com, okay, or you can go to your Play Store, your App Store, and download the app there. And this is where you store your Bitcoins and your other cryptocurrencies. Now, as I mentioned, this is a way of saving your money outside of the bank. It means now you are the one that becomes the bank. You are the one that is in control, okay, over your income, okay, over your currency, over the money that you have saved, okay. You're the one in total control. All right, so you decide when you move it, you decide when you want to receive it, okay. So if you want to send money to someone in Timbuktu, you don't have to go to a bank and get any approval to send that funds there, and that funds can be sent there to that person wherever on any part of this planet here. It can be sent to that person instant. If I want to send money to China, I go to the bank, I go to central bank, get approval first, okay, and then go to the bank and then send that money. And therefore, there's a charge to send it, and it takes 3 to 4 working days before the recipient can receive it. With Bitcoin, you can send it and the person receive it the same day, instant. All right. So this is where you're going to save your Bitcoin on your device. Okay. That's your bank now becomes, okay, that app on your device. Well, let me give you a little history on Bitcoin. The first Bitcoin was mined back in 2009. Every single Bitcoin that is created goes through a process called mining. And that mining process, guys, is done by computers. Okay. And these computers are situated location all over the world. All right. So there are literally thousands of miners out there. All right. Now, what's the responsibility of miners? The the computers that mine Bitcoin in well, actually perform a number of tasks. One, it mine Bitcoins. That means it helps to produce more Bitcoins. All right. And the amount of Bitcoins that it produces daily, right now we are sitting at 900 Bitcoins per day. No more than that can be mined. Doesn't matter how many more miners we have, no more than 900 Bitcoins per day can be mined. 4 years ago, it was 1,800. So therefore, every 4 years, it will drop and drop and drop. Okay, right now we have a total of 18 million, or 18.5 million at present that have already been mined, and they're only 21 million Bitcoin. So therefore, we only have another 2.5 million left to be mined. And those 2.5 million that's left will, okay, come into circulation over the next 100 years. All right, because of the half and because of how it's been cut in half every 4 years. Okay, now as I mentioned, one Bitcoin came out at 1 US cent for one back in 2009. All right. Now, every 4 years, we have something called a halving that takes place that reduces the amount of Bitcoins that comes into circulation. The very first halving we had that took place in the year 2012. The next one was in 2016, and the next one was in 2020. Okay. So 2020, which is the last halving. Okay, we had Bitcoin starting this year at $29,000. If you go back to 2016, okay, 2017, the year after, we have Bitcoin reach its all-time high at $19,800. If you go back to 2012, we have Bitcoin reaching an all-time high of just over $1,000, $1,300 around there for one Bitcoin. Okay, so therefore, we can see an increase in the price of Bitcoin, you know, gradually, but over time, it shoots up, okay, a year after. Okay, now if we look at this year, we expect an all-time high. We went to a high already at 61,000, and we expect an all-time high this year way over that, expected to be around 350,000 US dollars for one Bitcoin. There are over 500, there are over 5,000 cryptocurrencies already out there on the market, but Bitcoins lead them all. Well, so let's look at two persons that I use that as an example that would have benefited from the early days when I started to educate persons about Bitcoin. Ethan, back in 2017, I was speaking to his grandparents, doing a presentation for them. And he, you know, being a wise guy, he got up and he said, I want to invest in Bitcoin. And he invested 50 Barbados dollars. And what Ethan did, Ethan actually got involved in the saving aspect of Bitcoin. That means he did not invest it. He just bought 50 Barbados dollars, 25 US dollars worth in Bitcoin, and he saved it. Save it on his device and just forget it. Now, that's what I keep telling persons. You want to see this as a investment. You want to see it as an asset that you're going to hold on to for a long time. So therefore, it's nothing that you're thinking that you can buy today and sell tomorrow. No. All right. You're talking at least 2 to 4 years span. All right. And if you can, you hold on to the asset forever, because I'm going to share with you how you can benefit from the asset without having to sell the asset. Okay. So he invested or saved actually 25 US, 50 Barbados dollars worth in Bitcoin. And that was in 2017. And in 2019, he decided he wanted to cash it out. And it was had a value there now at 459 US dollars. Now, it's no way, guys, no way that he could put this in the bank or the credit union and have this kind of return in 2 years. I mean, how many persons have more than that in the bank, and you haven't had that kind of return on your savings in the bank? Because it cannot happen. But because the way how Bitcoin is situated, the way how we're dealing with a currency that is limited, a currency that is also an asset and an increase in value as more persons buy it, it increase in value. Now with 21 million Bitcoins, okay, that that will make it the full total. Even if Bitcoin returned to 1 US cent, and every person know that is aware of Bitcoin, try to buy one Bitcoin, no, I'm saying to persons, no, they will not be able to get one Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin, even if it's distributed to everybody equally as one, everybody would not be able to get one because they're only 21 million. The world population is over 7 billion people. So it makes it impossible for it to happen. So therefore, owning this asset, guys, you are very fortunate. The person who invited you, you should thank that person because you'll be very fortunate to own this asset. Okay, now Anne, on the other hand, she didn't get involved in the saving element. Remember, Ethan saved. He did nothing else but save, and he benefit from the value going up. And on the other hand, she buy Bitcoin and she invested it. She bought $125 worth in Bitcoin and she invested it. All right. And that yield her 13 Bitcoin. So therefore, she was able to put her money to work. Ethan put his money just sitting because, again, guys, that's how we are taught. All right. We are taught to just save our money. But, and being a more mature person, understand, okay, it's better to invest your money. That's where the returns come. That's where you can get financial freedom. And her $125 investment in Bitcoin was invested and she earned 35,000 US dollars from that investment. All right. So both persons benefited from being involved in the currency, but of course, Anne had the greater windfall. All right. So it's so important that we start to understand that it's in order for us to really become financially free, in order for us to achieve the things that we need to achieve that is required with money, we have to put money to work. We have to invest it. Okay. We cannot become financially free just by saving. We cannot become financially free just by working either, because I'm saying to persons that your money has to work for you rather than you working for money. You know, again, these are all things that have been taught to us when we came up. Okay. Go to school, get a good education, get a good job. All right. As long as you get a good job, you get a good pay, guess what? Save your money and you can be able to do all the things you want to do. All right. We all know that's not true. Know that we've actually been through all of that. Okay. Now you look and see the persons who have actually become millionaires and billionaires. Some of them didn't even went to school. All right. What did they do? What brought them their millions? What brought them the billions? Is in putting their money to work. You don't need you don't actually need a school education to do that, right? You just have to be educated financially to do that, to understand how the financial world works and how you can do what, make more money. Okay, because a lot of things that we're doing now, as far as how we making money, okay, it's things that we learn as we leave school. So therefore, I'm saying to persons, it's time that we put our money to work. And when you move your money into cryptocurrency, you should put your crypto to work. Okay. Because if you're going to work 40 to 45 years of your life and then still have to come out from work and find a job, it means you didn't learn that lesson. You didn't learn anything in this financial world. All right. Something missed you along the way. You missed something along the way. All right. Someone forget to tell you something very important ingredient, and that is putting your money to work. Because once you put your money to work, your money can outwork you, your money can outperform you, your money can outproduce you, your money will even outlive you. All right. So it means, therefore, your money can do better than you. So therefore, why not let your money take care of you instead of you trying to take care of money? And that's what we've been faced with all of our life, is that being constantly working for money, all right, trying to go after money that way, which is the wrong way. All right. Our money should be working for us. So therefore, we can do what? Get to relax and enjoy our life with our family. And that's what is most important. Is what we are doing with our time. We're exchanging our time for money. All right. And guess what? The money that we are getting for our time, is it at the same value as our time? No way. Because if you ask most persons will tell you that my time is more valuable. I'm not being paid what I think I'm worth. All right. So it tells me then our time is more valuable than the money that we are getting. So therefore, what you do with your time from here on out, okay, should be very important, because now you're educated enough to know that you should be putting your money to work so that your time now can do more important things. Okay. All right. So let's explain to you what makes this opportunity different. What makes the opportunity with the Perterm Group, PGI for short, international, what makes us different than any other opportunity out there? Okay. Now, many of you would have heard about trading and stocks. Okay. Now, I'm saying to persons, there are a lot of opportunities right now through COVID. A lot of persons been exposed to so many different things and ways to make money. But what separates PGA from all the others out there, guys, is that what we're doing is creating generation wealth. Okay. Now, if you join a company and they tell you that you have to learn to trade, I'm saying to persons, most persons going to fail. Why are they going to fail? Because it's a new skill that you have to learn. And the top traders out there, it takes them time to learn that skill. So therefore, if you join a company to start trading, all right, it means one, you're gonna be paying a subscription. So that's money you're gonna be paying every month, all right, before you can even learn this new skill. And two, you're gonna be also at risk of losing your money to the market trading as well. All right. So therefore, let's put that aside. I don't think the majority of persons will succeed trading. Okay. All right, let's look at this another way of how persons, some of the opportunities that were exposed to persons, and that is other multi-level marketing companies or SUSUs or gifting or crowdfunding, you understand, or selling a product. I too have been involved in many of those companies as well. All right. I've been involved in network marketing for many years. I've actually become master distributors for a number of companies here and set them up here in Barbados. But here's the shortfall, okay, that most MLM companies, okay, will fall into. And most persons who get involved in LMM also will fail as well. And that is most companies, their business plan, okay, and how they pay commissions to its members are only tied to you referring persons. That means if you do not refer a single soul, you do not get paid. You only get paid when you refer persons or when you go and sell your product. All right. And this is where some persons will not get it done. All right. Some persons can get this done because they are people oriented and they're good at sales. All right. But most persons are not good at sales. Not most persons are not good at referring lots of people. All right. So therefore it means majority of persons will not get this done as well. Okay. Now I'm saying to persons, if you look at what we do, all right, we are saying to you, you do not have to worry about referring persons if you don't want to, and you do not have to worry about doing or learning any skill as far as it relates to trading. Okay, so you don't have to worry to learn about the candles, the charts, okay, the market, and all this technical analysis that goes on. I'm saying to you, let the experts do the trading and you collect the earnings. How about that? What if you had the opportunity to let the experts out there that can do the trading for you and you collect the earnings? And that's what PJ allow us to do. Okay, they take care of the trading and we collect the earnings. We don't carry a membership fee nor no subscription fee. All right. So this is one of the beautiful things, guys, that this is so simple that even your kids can manage your business for you. That's how simple this is. From the time it's set up, even your kids can become your financial manager, right? This is how simple the opportunity that we present to you is right now. Okay, so let's look at the opportunity and who is the head of this company. The founder and CEO, Mr. Harvey Palafox. He's a former president of and co-founder of AI Trades Global and the president and CEO of AI Trades of Philippines. He was born in the Philippines, raised in America. He lived there for over 43 years. All right, he's a family man and a professional multi-level marketer for the last 16 years. He have started a PGI just over a year and you've assisted 21 persons to become multi-millionaires. The corporate office is already set up in Estonia, in the United Kingdom, in the Philippines, in Singapore, and we now have a brand new office now in United States, in Las Vegas. The president of PGI Global is Ms. Helen Graham. The vice president and chief operation officer, Mr. Mark Davis. Now let's look at the lineup of products that PGI carry. They carry ATM machines, and these are the machines that's going to start going up all over the world. Right now, they're making sure that they put them in every country where they have an office, which gives persons the opportunity to buy their cryptocurrency and also to cash out their cryptocurrency. We also have Bitcoin trading platform, blockchain education. This is how we educate our members about the blockchain and cryptocurrency. Also, health and wellness products. They're the only cryptocurrency company that now also have added health and wellness products as well. They also have a debit card, and this is the solutions that the company is putting in place to help persons to access their earnings, okay, when they earn money in the company. So you can access your earnings via the company paying you directly to a debit card or sending it back to your blockchain wallet, which is your Bitcoin wallet. Okay, so let's talk about our disclaimer before we talk about our earnings in the company. All right, we are an authorized cryptocurrency trading company. We are by no means a financial advisor. We suggest you always consult your financial advisor if you have one. We strongly recommend that you do your own due diligence, read the terms and conditions, and understand them. We believe that once you do, you will see what we see, guys. And guess what? I'm reminding you, by the way, we are offering you no financial advice. Okay, so let's look at the compensation plan of PGI and what they have available for us as investors, okay, in Bitcoin. Now, as I mentioned, the company, okay, does trading. They're very good at it. They've been doing it successfully for a very long time, even before PGI, okay, company traded on the exchange and now use PGI as a company now to help persons all around the world, okay, to also benefit from their trading. So company have 4 different packages. We have the silver package, the gold, the platinum, and the titanium. Under the silver package, it means you have to do a register at PGI and you purchase one of these packages using Bitcoin. So that means you have to acquire your Bitcoin first. The person who invited you to this presentation, they will explain to you how we acquire our Bitcoin. Okay, and after you acquire your Bitcoin, then you can choose it to purchase a package. Now, you can purchase a package of $100 worth in Bitcoin, $400 worth in Bitcoin, $600 worth in Bitcoin. That's under the silver package. Under the gold package, you have $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000 worth in Bitcoin. Under the platinum, you have $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 worth from Bitcoin. And under the titanium package is $500,000 without limits in Bitcoin. Every package that you purchase, whether you purchase a 100 package or 500,000 package, every package comes with a software fee of $19 US. Now, when you purchase a package, guys, it doesn't matter which big package you have or small package you have, every single person get the same daily returns, okay, as far as interest. And the interest paid daily is 0.5 up to 3% per day. Let me repeat that. They pay daily from 0.5 being the lowest up to 3% per day. So that means it can fall anywhere in between there. And what we realize, most days we would receive a 1%. Okay, most days we're going to receive a 1%. Okay, now if you're going to receive a 1%, all that means is that whatever amount of money you invested, okay, whether it be $100, $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, whatever amount you invested, you will receive interest on it on a daily basis, not monthly, not yearly, but daily. Okay, daily returns. All right, so let's break this down. How do you get it all set up? Guys, so this is where the $100 package comes in. To set your account up, to make sure everything is in place, we advise persons to start off with a $100 package. All right, that's the only reason for the $100 package is to get everything set up. With a $100 package, this is what will happen. You $100 package will give you 1% a day. 1% a day means $1 in interest on that $100 per day. Now, the company will continue to give you that 1%, okay, until you receive 200% back. That means you get back your $100 plus an additional $100. So therefore, if you get a 1%, how long would it take you to get back $200? Literally 200 days. So in 200 days, you double your money and that package or that contract comes to an end. you do not earn on that $100 package anymore because the company have honored the agreement with you, and that is to do what? Double your money. So whatever package you purchase, you're going to receive until it's double. All right. So guys, the focus here is to get every dollar that you put in the company to get it double. All right. Now, with a $100 package, then you can go on, all right, to then upgrade to yourself to a new package. But after you get this set up, and that means you have your blockchain account set up, you have your PGI account set up, you make your investment of the $100 worth in Bitcoin, all right? You add your Bitcoin wallet to your PGI account, you link those two so that when you want to do your withdrawals, your account is linked to your PGI so that the company know where to pay you, okay? And send it to the right Bitcoin wallet. Okay, now the goal here, guys, why are we doing this? Why are we really part of PGI? We are part of PGI because the goal is to acquire more Bitcoin. And I'm going to share with you how you can at least use, okay, a few $100 and leverage your way up to at least earning one Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin sits at $60,000, $50,000, $30,000, wherever it might be at this point in time, what if it's you can actually earn yourself one Bitcoin without having to buy one? And this is what the compensation plan is going to share here with you, how you can leverage it up, how you can compound on a daily basis, all right, to move yourself up. Okay, so let's go to the next step. All right, so these are the other packages. If you set up your account, now you really want now to invest, okay, in a package. All right, so don't use the $100 package as the package you're going to sit down and wait 200 days for. I mean, come on. I mean, why would you want to sit down and wait 200 days just to make an extra $100? That's not going to be, you know, even though it's money earned, all right, but it's not going to bring you the financial freedom that you're looking for. All right, so just you can just follow my example here because you're looking to build. All right, you're looking to build up more Bitcoin. More Bitcoin means more income for you when, especially when Bitcoin price continue to increase. Okay, so let's look at the next package. So you know the next package is a $400 package. So therefore, you know you buy yourself a $400 package. That $400 package is going to run for 200 days. That's going to give you $800 when it's complete. You upgrade yourself to a $600 package. That's going to run for 200 days. That's going to give you $1,200 when it's complete. You upgrade yourself to a 1,000 package. That's going to run for 200 days. That's going to give you $2,000 when it's complete. All right. So look at this example, guys. You can move up from a 400. You can have a 600 running. You can have a 1,000 running. So you can have a 1, a 4, a 6, and a 1,000 running all at the same time. Okay. Of course, they would have been bought at different times, but they're all running. So therefore, when the 100 comes to end, the others will still carry on. When the 400 come to end, the others will still carry on. And the interest that you're getting from those, okay, can be used also to do what? Buy back more packages. So therefore, you really never come to end as far as your earnings. You come to end as far as packages, but as far as your earnings, you continue to earn from the other packages that you have. Okay, now, if this example here, let's use this example here. So let's say you get a $1,000 package, and the $1,000 package is going to give you $2,000. So that means in 200 days, you have $2,000. And you take that $2,000 and reinvest it, okay, for another 200 days. So therefore, you have now $4,000. When we look at it, guys, that's just, what, 400 days? All right, it takes 365 days in a year. So therefore, we just out a bit from a year. So let's say it took you just a little bit out of a year, okay, to earn yourself, all right, $4,000 from a $1,000 investment. That means you've gotten the opportunity to make what? $3,000 profit within a year's time. All right. Now, what if you had really start to invest, okay, more money into this thing here? All right. What if you had a 10,000? A 10,000, that means by the end of the year will be 40,000. What if you had 100,000? By the end of the year, that's 400,000 because you had the opportunity to double it on twice within a year. All right. So this is just an example here, guys, that I'm giving you. You're the one who make the decision how much you're going to invest. All right. Okay, so everything that I've just explained here to you, all right, and how the packages work and how the returns return to you, all right, over 200-day period. Now, remember, guys, as I said, your returns that you're getting daily, okay, that pays you 1% daily for 200 days. At the end of 200 days, you would have gotten back your initial investment plus double. All right. Well, actually, yeah, and that's true. So if whatever you invest $1,000, you get back $1,000 plus $1,000 to double your money. Okay. All right. Now, everything that I've just explained here to you has nothing to do with referring anyone. This is what we call the passive income. Your passive income is basically putting your money to work. You put your money to work, you make money when you sleep, when you're awake, you're making money. All right. You have nothing else to do, okay, on your part to earn. That means you don't have to go and look for anyone for this to happen. Okay. You don't have to talk to anyone. You can just put your money to work. Now, we do have a referral system for persons who want to build a business, but I'm saying to person who's just looking to invest, this part here is what you will be interested in. And every single person that joined PGI, okay, participate in this part of our presentation. That means every single person has to buy a package and have their money working for them. PGI pays them that 1% on a daily basis. Okay, so let's look at the next part of our presentation, which I would encourage persons to get involved as well. All right, you don't just want to sit on the fence on this one because this can bring you by far more than you expect. All right, so let's look at it. It's called our referral system. Our referral system starts with at 6%. 6% every person that you refer. So therefore, if you say to you, every person that you refer, every person sign up with a $100 package to set the account up first. So that means every person that set up the account, okay, through your referral link, you're given a referral link when you sign up, okay? So that referral link you send to your two prospects, one will go on your left and one will go on your right. So therefore, you have a link for the left side, you have a link for the right side. When that person set up the account, you would receive $6. 6% on $100 is $6. Okay, 6% on $100 is $6. So two persons, that will be $12 that you receive as a referral commission. Okay, now how many persons um, can you refer? You can refer as many persons as you want. There's no limit to the amount of persons you refer. But if you refer two persons and you do it within your first 30 days, you would receive an additional 2%, which is called a 2% boost up commission. All right. So that 2% added now to your 6%, you know, getting 8%. So your third person that comes in, you get 8%. Any of the persons that you refer now, remember, every person only use $100 to get started to set the account up, but now they're going to do what? Buy their packages, a bigger package. So therefore, those two persons, what they went on now and they bought their $400 package. All right, you know, getting 8%, okay, on those $400 package. All right. Now, what if those two persons go on and they bought themselves $1,000 package? You know, getting 8% on that $1,000 package. Whatever package they purchase from here on out, you will get yourself 8%. So therefore, how many 8% do you want? You only want two? All right. Therefore, you can refer as many persons as possible. All right. Now, PGA allows us to build our business all around the world. So therefore, we're not only subject to building our business or referring persons only here in Barbados. All right. The company is over in 170 countries around the world. All right. And any new country that they're not in, you can still sign up a member there. All right. So wherever you have friends and family, all right, you can prospect those persons for the opportunity. Oh, so let's look at the next income stream, which is called the binary bonus. The binary bonus, guys, is now the two persons that you refer. That's the beginning of your binary. All right, binary means two, and therefore you have to have one on the left and one on the right. So you have to, so let's consider them as two teams. You have a team and a B team, one on the left and one on the right. Okay, now whoever they refer, that starts building your binary. Now, what if I said to you, every single person that comes into your binary pay leg, regardless if you refer them or not, it doesn't matter who referred them, you will now start to get yourself 10%. The binary starts at 8% because you qualify for that 2% boost up, that 2% boost up also transfer over to the binary. Instead of getting 8, you know, get 10. So that means every $100 person, that person set up the account way to set up, you will get yourself $10. All right. Every person now that upgrade to a higher level, all right, whether it be a 400, that'd be $40. If it's a 600, that's $60. If it's a 1,000, that's $100. All right, if it's a 10,000, guys, wow, you see where I'm going. All right, so every person that's in your binary on your peer side, you get 10%. And what are you going to do with this money when you get it? Of course, you can use this money also to leverage up, buy yourself bigger packages so that PJ can do what? Double it. Because if you get $5,000, do I want to withdraw it? Well, yes, but I prefer to withdraw after PJ double it. That's how I look at it. So therefore, while you earn a commission, I roll it back into a package and let PGA double it. And therefore, when it doubles, therefore I can always withdraw that amount because I'm no withdrawing twice the amount. Okay, so you want to teach other persons to do the same thing, guys. Teach other persons to go out and do what? Find their tool, qualify for their binary within the time period of 30 days. Do not let persons miss the window, okay, of collecting that additional 2%. Now, what if you don't get 2 persons in your 30 days? Then you would only get the 8% binary or the 6% referral commission. All right, you're still going to get your commission, but it will not have the additional 2% boost up. That 2%, guys, means a whole lot. Means a whole lot. All right. Okay, so let's see how your binary pays. All right, let's break it down. Remember, I said you have 2 teams. You have one on the left and one on the right. Okay, so let's look at the person on the right. We have 35 persons accumulated underneath that person. The person on the left, we have 25 persons accumulated under that person. This is just an example, guys. All right, so it can work with any amount of persons. The more persons, of course, the more you'll earn. So I'm just using a total of 25 persons. So therefore, the side on your right that have the 35, that's not your pay leg. The side on your left that have the 25, that's your pay leg. How do you determine which side has the pay leg? The side that has the least volume, not necessarily people, but the least volume will determine your pay leg. Okay. All right. So we are saying now every person, the 25 persons, all start up with a $100 package because that's where everyone starts. So therefore, this guarantee you a total of 250 US dollars earned. You earn 250 US dollars, all right? From just those 25 persons just joining. Okay, now you did not join those 25 persons. It's just one out of those 25 persons you would have joined the person at the top. All right. Now those 25 persons all move up now to their 400 package that earns you 1,000 US dollars. Okay. Now what you're gonna do with this money, guys? As I mentioned, you use the opportunity to do what? Buy it and move up yourself in packages as well. Because guess what? Your members here are moving up and you're gonna be able to collect commission that can also help you to move up as well. All right. So you now have the 25 persons now moving to a $600 package that will earn you $1,500. You take that and you buy yourself some more packages. Let PJ double it. The 25 persons move it up as well. They move up to what? The 1,000 package that now will earn you 2,500 US dollars. You move up, buy yourself some more packages. So now you have a total earnings, okay, so far of 5,250 US dollars, which you have bought in packages. And therefore, when PJ double that, that would give you now 10,500 US dollars. All right. 10,500 US dollars. Now, what are you going to do with this 10,500 US dollars? If you're like me, you're going after what? A full Bitcoin. So therefore, you're going to reinvest that 10,500. When that is double, that will give you 21,000. If you reinvest 21,000, when that is double, that will give you 42,000. Invest 42,000, when that is double, that will give you 84,000. Guys, the sky is the limit. You determine where you want to stop as far as compounding. All right. Now, what if you build your business to earn a full Bitcoin? All right. You earn yourself a Bitcoin, Bitcoin value. So whatever Bitcoin value is, the amount of money you have in reinvested in packages, that would tell you how much Bitcoin you have. So if Bitcoin is $50,000 and you have already compounded, all right, to earn $50,000 and Bitcoin is $50,000, you know you have at least one Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is $30,000 and you have $30,000 compounded, you know Bitcoin, you have at least one Bitcoin. All right. If Bitcoin is $30,000 and you have $60,000 here compounded, you know you have 2 Bitcoins. All right. So you just have to know what the Bitcoin value is, and that will let you know how much Bitcoins in total that you have invested. All right, because you go over the value of what Bitcoin is at the given time. Okay. All right, so guys, this is how our system works. Okay, get back in touch with the person who invited you. Let that person know that you want to get started. So don't delay, get started today. All right, so let me just give you a little more detail on how we actually can capitalize on our Bitcoin that is invested in PGI. Now, guys, I also want you to understand that Bitcoin is a currency. All right, that's how it started out, but now it's an asset. And it's an asset that you can benefit from. So what I'm saying to persons, you compound, you start off with a certain amount of Bitcoins, you can refer persons and build a team, build a business around that, and that pays you, okay? You take that money and do what? Reinvest it in packages, and therefore you use those packages that you have purchased to leverage your way up and earning more. Now, what if Bitcoin, as I said, is $50,000 and you have earned, okay, and compound it till you get to $15,000. You can say, well, look, I'm comfortable having one Bitcoin. From now, I can do what? Just collect the interest on that one Bitcoin. So think about it, guys. All right. This is where, you know, we are able to make a living, okay, just by using our Bitcoin. We can earn from our Bitcoin daily without cashing out the Bitcoin that we own, that we make a decision that we want to keep. All right. So you're the one who have to make that decision. How far you want to compound? I want to compound till they get $10,000. Do I want to compound till they get $50,000, $100,000? And then from there, the interest that you're getting on that amount is what I would encourage persons then to use that as income that you can do what you want to do. But when you get involved in the beginning, you know, don't be too quick to withdraw your money and just do what? Spend it. Because I'm saying to persons, when Bitcoin go up in value, it's hard for you to buy it back. Okay. Build your business. This is the time you get involved. It's a business. In the beginning, you should be considering just building first. You know, there are persons out there want to know, okay, can I order the debit card? All right. And you only have $100 package. Well, you're gonna order a debit card to do what? To withdraw $100 interest from $100 package. And guess what? Because it's an international debit card, we're talking the fees gonna be higher than a normal card. I had an international debit card already. Go to the ATM, withdraw. You know, some by the time you add up, $8 here, $9 here, and that's the US dollar value. You know, so take out $100 from the ATM machine, and you know, done pay what? Close to $32 already. So what sense that make, right? Let the ATM card become when you are already built up and you have real serious money that you really want to take out. You know, you have a $5,000 or $10,000, then you probably won't mind the fees. All right. But don't be focused on that right now. Focus on billing. All right. All right. So a lot of members right now, their focus is trying to get everyone want to get the first goal we're all striving for, and that is to get up to a $100 a day. All right, $100 a day. Let me open up for anyone who have questions, and for those persons who are here, all right, to be introduced by their sponsor. So I open up the line for anyone that have a guest this evening. You can go ahead and open up and introduce your guests. This is the time to introduce your guests, and let's also take any questions from your guests as well. All right. Okay, so the lines are now open up for any person to have a guest.
Yeah, good evening.
Hey, good evening.
How you doing? It's Alric. I have a guest here. Latoya. Latoya, please.
Hey, Latoya.
Introduce yourself.
Hello.
Hey, Latoya. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening. Thank you.
Okay.
For having.
Yes. So is this the first time that you're hearing about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency? Or you've heard about it before?
I have heard about it before. It's not the first time I'm hearing about it, but I was invited by someone else before. But
to this presentation?
I was invited to this presentation, but I've never been to the presentation, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
So this is the first time I'm actually joining the presentation.
Right.
Right, because I've been a part of all their networking companies, and for me, I've been just losing money. So I'm just, you know, kind of not into these things. But then I realized basically that this is a feasible networking company that I could be a part of, considering where the world is going right now.
Right.
So, and I've been hearing about Bitcoins and all of that. So
okay,
I believe it's workable and it's lucrative.
Very much so. Very much so. Very much so. I'm sure that every person that have been involved in Bitcoin have no regrets. All right. The only regret they have is that they didn't get involved a lot earlier by Bitcoin. A whole lot earlier. Yeah.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
So the thing is, you would earn regardless of not having, you have to sign up individuals in order to earn, or you could start earning, but at a lower level. But each time you sign up someone, then it gets the money gets more or something like that.
Well, what excites me, um, okay, guys who are not having any conversation, could you just mute because we have background noise coming through? All right. Okay. So what excites me about this whole program is the passive income, and that is income as far as you have your packages running. You know, whether people join or not. Okay, and that's the beautiful thing about the company. You know, the company's way of paying you has nothing to do with people joining. It all has to do with their trading that Bitcoin on a daily basis. Right. So therefore,
Okay.
your income as far as the passive is connected to the company's trading. So your 1% that you get every day based on your package, that's connected to the company trading on a daily basis. Okay, now your network income now, that is additional to your passive income. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, so therefore the network income can also assist you to do what? Earn more passive income, because when you get your network income, you can take that and buy more packages.
Okay.
All right. So that help you to what? Get to your goal a whole lot faster. So that's the reason for the network income.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say you want to get to having $10,000 invested, but you only invest $1,000. You're using network income to buy your more packages to get to your 10,000.
Okay. So the more money you invest in it is the better for you.
That's
to
right.
earn.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
is it a risk? Because I'm more of a safe investor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a kind of safe investor.
No problem. Hey,
I'm a safe investor, but it feels like I want to dive in. But how safe is it per se?
okay.
You know, investing, you know, a certain amount in there. I mean, maybe you know, I don't know if I should say substantial, but it could be.
All right. Okay, but we have persons, even my sponsor, I'm picking up that which country you're from?
Well, I'm a Jamaican living
Jam-
in the Turks and Caicos Island.
Okay. All right. Even my sponsor, he's Jamaican, right? And he just did his $20,000 package, right? So
Okay.
yeah, so you know, but that's not where he started. He started off with a 100 package and so on. You know, he did his 5,000, this 10,000, you know, moving up to 20,000, right? And that's small to compare
Okay.
to. There are so many persons that have the $100,000 package already. But one of the things that PGA have done, which I guess allow persons then to feel a level of comfortable or feeling safe that the money is safe. Okay, one is even the name itself. The name itself, the Perturm Group. All right, the Perturm. All right, that name was chosen for a particular reason. All right, and that was basically he chose that name to show you that your money is guarded and protected. Right. But
Okay.
also what they've done is taken out insurance through a company out of England to secure our cryptocurrency as well. All right, to make sure that our cryptocurrency is also insured from losses. All right, so that's also another
Okay.
thing that helps us to feel comfortable that our money's in safe hands as well.
Okay. So I won't lose my money.
One of the things that you can do, one of the things that you can do with the company, because I think even for persons who put in big amount, okay, that they're willing to even give you create a letter of what is it called? Oh Lord.
Insurance?
Not an insurance, but the company give you a letter to give you it's kind of like an insurance says that if even if something happened that they will give you your money back, right? Especially, and they do that at those big levels. So you put in $100,000 or more, then you can deal directly with the company on as far as it relates to that as well.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
One of the things I was concerned about too is that I don't know how to trade, but then I'm getting to understand that you have companies that can trade for you.
Right. So here,
Or persons who can do the trading for you.
Right here, we don't do any trading at all. We just buy the package and the company do the trading. They take care of all those things, right? As I say,
Okay.
they do the trading, we collect the earnings.
Okay. Okay.
All
So
right.
I just invest my money and the system works for me.
Your system
Simply.
your system put it to work for you, correct?
Okay, okay. All right.
All right.
Wonderful. So each day I could earn what, $1?
Each
Was
day
that
you
what you said between
each day you earn 1%. On a $100
1%?
package, that's
Okay.
$1. On a $1,000 package, that would be $10. On a $10,000 package, that would be $100.
Okie dokie. All righty.
All right.
So the earlier I come in, and you see, at one point, because I've been invited to several other stuff,
Okay.
and so as a matter of fact, I was actually listening to another one while listening to this presentation, to be honest with you, because this, another set of person invited me to another networking market. I'm like, wow, So some of the information I really missed, to be honest, and which is why probably I'm asking these questions that probably you would have answered or you would have really spoken about in the presentation.
I'll tell you what I'll do. We have tonight's presentation recorded. I will get the recording out to you. So just let the person who
Okay.
invited you know, and I can get the recording for tonight out to you. All right. Let them WhatsApp it
Okay,
to you.
I would really appreciate it. And are you going to have another presentation tomorrow? Is it a daily thing?
Yes, we do it Monday to Friday, right? And yes, it's held at 8 o'clock our time, Monday to Friday.
Okay.
And the link is the
So
same,
I
so
could
you can
listen
share the
to
link
it
as well.
tomorrow then. So I could listen to it tomorrow then and get a deeper understanding of
Yes.
what this is about. And so I could get started as soon as possible.
Right, correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. It's good to have you on this evening. Thanks for taking the time to be
Thank you
here.
very much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Okay, all right. All right, who else do we have this evening?
Okay, good night. I had Sarita, I had Crystal, and I don't know if Julia was on, but they left.
Okay.
I don't see them. I think they were waiting, but they left.
Okay, all right. Who else do we have?
What me know them. You see me, Nadi. You don't know me, Nadi.
All right, who else do we have this evening? All right, so that's it this evening. All right, we can move on then, guys. All right, okay, but if you don't have anyone else, all right, let's go over to a few persons that should share their testimony with us this evening. All right, so who do we have on this evening that we can ask to share their testimony? Okay, all right, let's go ahead with Pat. Pat, you there?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead there.
I'm here.
Share with us this evening.
Good night, PGI family.
Good night there.
PGI to the world. PGI, I believe. PGI to the world, Pat, to the world, to the world. Awesome. Yes, I'm really sorry that those guys went off, but I want to give a shout out to Chris, our leader who continues to present these excellent presentations. Chris is, for those of you who don't know, Chris is our newest, one of the company's newest rising stars. You should have heard how he represented Barbados internationally. And awesome. We continue to support him and as he supports us as well. I joined this business at the beginning of November, and I started with the $100 package, and that was not enough for me. And I quickly invested in the $400 package. I've been doing Bitcoin from 2017. So I didn't have any money at the time, but then when I looked in my Bitcoin wallet, I had enough that I could invest in the $400 package. Listening to Fiona and especially Granville and all the others, the excitement, it got to me, and I had to I started searching for money wherever I had it, and I invested in a $1,000 package. I have not to date invested any more of my money into it, but guys, I can tell you today, after compounding, I was able to purchase a $1,000 package and a $100 package as well.
Awesome. Awesome.
So now I'm earning 26 US daily.
Nice.
And as I speak to you, I'm taking a bow. I was so excited when I called Chris today, you know, to complete the process and stuff. What I would say to those who are looking at PGI is that what I like about the company is the transparency of the company. I like that once you get started within 72 hours, you begin to earn. I like that the company continues as often as possible to give you updates, let you know what's going on in the company. If they are experiencing any problems, or they quickly will send you information. It's kind of like you can trace them. And I like the heart of the man, Harvey Palafox, who is the leader of the company. The spirit of PGI is a spirit of camaraderie, where they're interested in helping and encouraging you to help one another. And that's why I like this community that we have here as well. I felt very encouraged coming on to this platform, not only by Chris, but by Granville, who's totally blind and doing so well in the business, by Vernon, by Paulette and Gwen, Fiona, Elvis, Rudolph, Benno, and there's so much encouragement on this platform that it keeps you going. I've been introduced to other platforms, but I recognize that PGI is really the way to go. So guys, don't spend any more time, don't even just stick up at a $100 package. It is for those of you who've been stuck with a $100 package. I'll say to you, it's time to focus on upgrading, because we want to get to that point where we can at least earn 1 Bitcoin. I believe once we have earned at least 1, it would also give us the impetus to move on to earn more Bitcoins as well, because the world is not the same. It's constantly changing. And it's crypto all the way, and Bitcoin is the leading coin, and we are in the right place at the right time. For the first time in history, we have the opportunity to do what the wealthy people are doing, and I just want to encourage each and every one of you, including myself, to continue going and give it our very best shot. So from me to you, PGI to the world, be encouraged.
To the world.